Yeah.
Hey, chat. Welcome to another Thursday Real Good stream. I stream all the time. I streamed yesterday, chat. Don't give me that. Welcome to another Real Good stream. If you've never seen this before, yes, I'm live on my channel. If you're watching on either of my channels, welcome. But what this actually is a stream for the 501c3 nonprofit called Real Good AI. I am the board president of this nonprofit. My wife, Mandy, who hopefully many of you know, is the executive director. And every Thursday, we do a stream where I stream jointly with twitch.tv/realgoodai. Stream being run by Craig, the outreach director for Real Good AI. And every other week, it's a team stream. Last week, we did a team stream where I made a very, very ethically questionable farm on Minecraft. But the alternate weeks between those team streams, we have guests. We have previously been joined by guests in the nonprofit space. We've been joined by a concrete scientist, biologists who are using AI in their teaching methods, joined by a wide range of guests, and we have a wide range of content creators and streamers coming in the near future for the forthcoming guest streams. But today, we are joined by a person who I met, Craig and I both met at PAX East in Boston earlier this year, who volunteers for a great organization called Cookie Brigade. If you don't know Cookie Brigade, the story is awesome, the organization is awesome, and we will get to that. We will talk about that. But everybody say hello and welcome, signed out, to Entity. Although, as he might tell you, that is not how most people in Cookie Brigade have come to know you. But hello, welcome, thank you for joining us. Would you like to introduce yourself to the people?
Yeah, thanks for having me, first of all. I know you mentioned my handle. We were just talking how most people nowadays know me just as my name. I'm Hayden Kaine, our Director of Partnerships and Public Relations at Cookie Brigade. We were just talking about how most people in Cookie Brigade go by handles. We do all our planning like on Discord, and it's just started as a community thing where people were introducing themselves that way. But now I'm kind of one of the few that just goes by my name because of all the partnership stuff. It wouldn't feel right to introduce myself to a sponsor or a partner as Entity. Like, yes, I am a file tag.
Hey, there are way worse handles. Imagine having to introduce yourself to business partners as Grunge Lord or some nonsense.
That's true.
You just call me Dave, but yes, I am. Yeah. Anyway, well, thank you so much for joining. Like I said, we have met and talked, so I actually was very unfamiliar with Cookie Brigade up until we met in Boston. But honestly, the story of the organization is really great, and I thought if you wouldn't mind, we could... Oh, we're also going to be playing Peak today. That's a secondary chat, but we're going to be trying to climb a mountain. But I thought, Hayden, if you would be interested in sort of giving the story of what Cookie Brigade, how it started, what you guys do, that would be super cool.
Yeah, of course. So Cookie Brigade was originally just a couple of people at PAX who wanted to give out cookies online as a community initiative. Wasn't tied to the show at all. It was really just, a couple of friends saying, hey, we like to bake. We should give these out to people online. Keep in mind, this was in 2007, a different time giving out food than it is now. And that people wanted to give them money. They said, no, it's just a community thing. We don't need to take money for it. We're not selling anything. We're just giving them away for the community. And eventually they said, we will take the money and we'll give it away to charity. And then here we are 18, I think, years later. The bag originally turned into, a zip bag, turned into a gallon zip bag, turned into a backpack, turned into a wagon. And now we give away, I don't know, 30 or 40,000 cookies a year. At PAX shows and Magfest as well. So I guess the premise of the nonprofit is all the cookies are free. We give them away, and kind of in the same interaction, we can take donations to charity. We've been supporting Child's Play charity at all the PAX shows in Magfest. We have supported other charities. We do work with other charities. But yeah, it's been great. We've raised over $1.5 million just at conventions around the country and around the world since we started. And it's crazy how quickly things are going and how exciting everything is.
Yeah. Well, and it's not confidential. It happens at the convention. But how many times do you think, I don't know, even if you run the cookie desk counter, how many times do you think, do you guys have any sense of people just come through, grab a cookie, don't donate or anything, and are like, hey, there's for the cookie, and then peace out? Because I've never worked for Cookie Brigade or anything, but I saw people donating a lot and just grabbing 1 or 2 cookies, and like the community was really into it. But I have no idea.
Well,
how
first of all,
is.
You're welcome to volunteer with us. You'll have to do it at one of our shows at some point. You can work the cookie desk. But yeah, it's honestly, it depends. It's been shrinking, that number, in the past several years since people have become more familiar with who we are. The reason oftentimes that people don't donate is they don't know it's a charity initiative. They just say, oh, it's a cookie. They're giving out free cookies. They must be with PAX or they must be with MagFest. But once they understand what the mission is and that their money is going towards something, a lot of the time that becomes, oh my gosh, yeah, please take my money. Just like the original founders of Cookie Brigade. That turned into, oh, please take our money, you know.
Makes sense.
So yeah, and it's a shrinking number.
And I mean, the vibes are high. It's not like there's people who are there who are like, I'm just going to take a dozen cookies and get out. Everyone who I saw, who I interacted with, or who was like talking to you guys and getting cookies, they generally seem to know who you are because you're kind of an institution at PAX anyway. But also they were all pretty hype on, you know, the mission, the booth, the special booth that you guys always have, or whatever.
Yeah, the interactive element. Yeah.
Yeah. Which we can talk about, but
yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it really is exciting to see how excited people get about what we're doing. But yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. We are, I would say, pretty well known in PAX. We've been doing it a while. We have definitely, you know, worked out some snags in our process and made everything a lot easier in terms of just, you know, how many cookies do we actually bring? And I know we'll get into that a little more later as well. But how do we?
There's so much to talk about, but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really exciting, and it's always really uplifting to see, you know, that people do know who we are. I mean, and there are people who will come, and it depends. So, I mean, there are some people who will come and donate $1 and take 5 cookies, and there are some people who will take 1 cookie and donate $500, right?
Yeah.
So it's entirely, you know, it depends on the person, and that's one of the reasons the cookies are free, is because if somebody can only afford to donate $1, we want to make sure that they can still get the same experience as someone who can give us 500.
Yep. Yeah, well, and there's no shaming too. For someone who's never seen it, who's never been there, you might get the impression that you walk up and they're like, hey, it's free cookies, so how much are you donating? And
right,
here's that you honestly, the people are at the booth don't give a heck, and I don't think they even really pay attention to who's donating what. It's just like, want to make sure you get your cookies, want to make sure you have a fun time. The vibes are very high, so.
Right, and we actually recently adjusted our mission statement to be more community focused because of that. We are, a core of what we do as an organization is building community, right? And getting people excited about the show and having fun and all that. So it is about community, and it is about, you know, sharing a cookie. I mean, that's one of the reasons that we give them away, is because, I mean, I'm sure we all remember sitting in our friend's basement playing on a, you know, obviously now much older console, and having cookies that their mom made or something, right? And having that as like a core, you know, part of what we were excited to play games for is, you know, we have the whole experience, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like we might as well bring that to the shows.
Yeah. What What consoles? I don't want you to out yourself if you don't want to, but what consoles do you consider very old now? Because I have
Very
my range
old.
that I remember, but
Yeah, I'd say very old for me is like original Xbox and GameCube.
Yeah, okay, that makes me feel better. That's the same range I was in. We definitely had N64
Easing
was
into
pretty
PS2.
big. But yeah, like
Or
I would
PS1.
say GameCube was the big one for us. We played a lot of GameCube stuff because multiple of my buddies had GameCubes, and so we could kind of pool your controller resources, and one of them had the really nice Wavebird, so you could have, at least one guy could have like the wireless comfortable setup. You didn't have to be up on the floor close to the TV. Yeah, no. I thought you were gonna be like, oh, you know, really old consoles like like the 360 or like PS4.
Yeah, no, the PS4 ancient.
I'm glad you gave a shout out to the Wavebird for the record.
Dude, Wavebird is still the truth. Like there are modern wireless options for GameCube and stuff, but Wavebird was and still is in my mind like one of the best early wireless controllers I ever used. Always worked, always good. Love that thing.
I would walk out of my house and play Tony Hawk while I was inside, just because I could. Also, just a quick heads up: there's a little bit of choppiness on the Vid Ninja, which could just be part of it. And also, I finally found somebody, but I went to pick up Bing Bong, then I got lost. So Hayden and I are together, but I don't. Oh no, I see you. You're all right
I'm
there.
like way above you. I thought I was behind because I was like screwing around. Oh,
you're coming.
Ow.
You're getting closer to us, though. That works
hey,
out.
what's up, everybody? Just gonna eat. Wait, no, I don't want to eat one of these. Green crisp berries are bad, right?
Yeah, Mia said don't eat anything green, which is
Right,
I feel like
right,
that's
right.
a good motto in life.
Yeah, no, I thought I was way behind because I found Bing Bong laying on the ground, and then I saw Hayden climbing up above me, and I was like, oh no, I'm being slow. But then
Nope.
Then I went too far.
I bailed on Bing Bong.
This is not a great place. I wouldn't come up here, although I think this kind of...
Should we go a little like to the right where you're going?
Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to get across, but I think up to the right might be...
There looks like there's some type of fruit on this tree. Is this edible?
Is it green?
Or is it a prop? No, it's orange.
Those are edible.
It's probably fine.
Things that look like jellyfish are bad. They're not friends.
Oh, on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't want to mess with those.
I did step on one of those near the plane.
That has been one of my main things I do apparently in the game is step on the jellyfish.
Here, I'm gonna throw down a coconut. Oh, I'm falling off the tree. Oh, I actually...
Oh, there you are. There's
Nice.
Craig. Where's
Oh,
Hayden
okay,
right
it's
now?
open. I am, eating a coconut.
Oh, nice.
There's a bunch over here, too.
No, I might come do that. It's fine. There we go.
You just spawned in that tree. I was like, where
Try not to break any more bones in my body, and yeah, this will be fine.
So are there any tips and tricks that I should know? Obviously excluding things that'll be really funny when I figure them out. But anything that I should know going into this I have been playing the game for 37 minutes, and that is my total playtime.
So the biggest thing is, it's gonna look like there are some places where you can make a jump and catch yourself, and my experience is that's almost exclusively not gonna work the way you hope it will. But
Got it. Understood.
you know, it's fine. We're just here. We're not speedrunning this. If we were, we
No.
already. Is that shaking because I'm? Oh,
I didn't know those could break.
I think I did know that. I think I forgot. That's okay. We can climb over this way. We can sort of get up here, shimmy around over here. Actually, it might be the trees might be the way here. Let's see. I think we might be able to get up to the top.
I have a rope as well.
Let me have a look. I think the rope, unless it's in a gun. Oh no. What am I? All right. Unless it's in a gun, I think you attach that and it dangles down. So if someone can like get up to a place, maybe. But Oh,
Ow.
that looked like it might have hurt.
It did slightly. I saw the fog rises. What is the
Yeah.
fog rising? Is that just progresses the time?
Yeah, no, it like makes you cold, and you don't want to be cold. Being cold
Got it.
eats into your health bar, stamina bar situation, and also
I read that as the frog rises, and I was like, is there like a boss or something?
I don't know if you've seen, but you can like if you're climbing and you're almost out of stamina, you can hit space to lunge in a direction. So like
Oh,
I can
okay.
help you up here. So if you can get close and then look at me, and we can like grab hands, and I'll pull you up.
I'm gonna see if there's a space I can kind of
Still have-
regain a little.
Still have the
stamina.
component cables for your GameCube. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, there are also that's another good tip. There are also definitely some spots where it doesn't necessarily look like you could stand, but you definitely can stand. So you
Right.
can kind of cheese it and like stand on the side of the mountain to get your stamina
Right.
back. So I do want to talk about exactly how many cookies you have to order and where they come from. But I think people might be interested. Wow, the fog is here already. We might need to start this over soon. People might be interested, and I'm definitely interested to hear about the charities that you work with, because the way the cookies work is people do give money to Cookie Brigade when you give them cookies, but the
Yep.
that you don't have like. That's not spent on mission activities for, well, it is, but it's not, you guys aren't out there in the field like doing the nonprofit work or whatever necessarily. You work with other organizations and like give them grants? I don't even know.
Yeah,
what does that look like? How does that work?
It's all a lot of kinda. So we are actually we have issued grants before, not to nonprofits necessarily. We issued 2 grants to children's hospitals before. We're trying to relaunch that program as in addition to growing some new programs of our own. But yeah, so the way the fundraising works is the money for the cookies that people give after they get cookies all goes directly to charity. Obviously, we're a 501c3, but that's the money we distribute to other charities. 99% of the time, it's Child's Play. Or I should say, presently, all of that is to Child's Play based on the 4 shows we do. Outside of that, if people buy our merch, our pins, all of that stuff, that money pays for things like the booth and for all the cookies. Also, I can drop a... oh, never mind. I was going to say I could drop a rope down to you guys, but it looks
Oh,
like
we might need
kinda-
the, oh boy. I think this run is a reset. I'm not going to lie. I think,
Oh, I
think I have taken too much damage and am too poisoned, and that's okay.
Oh, I'm also poisoned. We can reset.
We can reset. We can start this over. That'll be fine.
What happens if I jump into the ocean? Do you die?
Ooh, I passed out against a poison plant. I wonder how much poison you can get. Okay, there is a maximum. Oh. Oh. Craig, save us.
I'm spectating myself. Oh, man. I haven't hit the maximum yet of poison.
I think it's double
no, I
the
did.
health, the full bar is what I
Yeah,
experienced.
something
but
like that.
that's fine. That's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Now we can be ghosts and mock Craig.
Exactly. But yeah, so we currently support Child's Play. They provide video games and technicians to children's hospitals, which is super cool. But yeah, we've worked with them for many years, and we also support a lot of other charities. A lot of those are through like streaming events or quick activations at the shows. Like we'll do a limited run T-shirt with a collaboration with another nonprofit, or we'll do a live stream event that benefits a nonprofit. We do an event every year for World Central Kitchen, or not World Central Kitchen. Sorry, we did an event last year for World Central Kitchen. We do an event every year with Fred Hutch Cancer Center out in Seattle. And in general, we work a lot with other nonprofits in terms of just what's working for you. What can we do better? Outside of just fundraising activities, how
Mhm.
can we benefit each other?
Nice. That's
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun.
It's we talked about this a little bit, but that's an interesting position because I feel like in the nonprofit space, most and Real Good too. I think Real Good's our mission is maybe broader than some organizations, but usually, an organization is like, we do this one thing. We work in, whatever, accessibility. We work in feeding people. We work in clean water, and but you guys kind of get to help and work on a lot of different causes, which must be
we get to experience it all, which is super cool. Because really, at the end of the day, like we're a charity focused on doing good in general. Doesn't necessarily have to be anything specific to do with that. We just want to do cool stuff, which is always a lot of fun too.
Yeah. Well, and you introduced yourself. Oh no. Okay, I thought I took the balloon and lost it.
No,
but
I
what
took it.
what are you working on that you can talk about with Cookie Brigade? What do you have cooking right now?
Yeah, so we just released our
Nice.
first. I see. That was impressive. I'll give you that. We just released our first tabletop game. I don't know if that's something you guys had heard about, but we just released a game with Nomnivore Games. Super excited to be working with them. One, just working with them, they're awesome. And two, to have some like a tabletop game of our own. We've been at these shows for so long, but we never really had a game.
That's really
now
cool.
We do.
It's
It's a
cookie
lot of fun.
themed, I assume. I have
It
not
is.
heard much about it, but tell
It's
us
called
about it.
it's called Get Baked.
Sure.
And you're a bunch of kid dinosaurs trying to bake cookies for your mom. And you have all these fun
Nice.
ingredients, and there's sabotaging, and
Is it like
there's a lot of really
cooperative,
fun
or
mechanics.
is it everyone's
it's-
trying
it's-
to bake
it's
their own
competitive.
cookies? Nice.
but it's really fun. Next time I see you guys, I'll make sure you get a copy. But it is so fun. And Nomnivore really did an awesome job making it not just fun, but also all their games are accessible. They're all ADHD and dyslexia friendly games, and they're designed that way by design, because their game designers also have psychology backgrounds, which is super cool. So it is really, they're an awesome company, and we really love working with them, and we are so happy. We literally couldn't be happier with how this game came out. So we were working on that. Been doing a lot of live streaming events. That program's been new and exciting, and we have some interesting stuff down the pipe. I don't know how much of it I can talk about yet, but especially one thing in particular will be happening towards the end of next month, middle to end of next month. So definitely keep an eye out for news on that.
Nice.
What else cool stuff we're doing?
Where would people
Magfest
get
this year.
news? Shameless
Yeah.
plug opportunity.
Oh, I love shameless plug opportunities. Yeah, it will probably be easiest places on our website or on our socials. Socials is where quick news comes up. Oh, I'm already poisoned. Unfortunate. That's just Cookie Brigade on everything. There's also links to that on our website, which is cookiebrigade.org.
Nice.
And also, if I know we'll talk about this a little later too, about how we get volunteers and stuff like that. But if anybody wants to volunteer with Cookie Brigade at a show, you can also get information about that on our website too.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's one of the many things that's so cool about Cookie Brigade is it's all volunteer run. You volunteer, the highest ups, everyone who works for Cookie Brigade with Cookie Brigade actually doesn't work for them. They volunteer, right? That's
correct. Yeah, we are fully volunteer run. We don't have a single staff member at the organization.
Which, for anyone who's interested in the nonprofits, just means more of every dollar goes to mission. More
Right.
of every dollar goes, and not that it's wrong to have staff, but that you guys can do that is
right. And
outstanding.
it's a thing of we're lucky to be at a point where we can be all volunteer. That will not be the case forever. I mean, we're growing at a rate now where in order to, one, continue to grow, and two, to do right by the organizations that we support, and ultimately the people that we support as an organization. We have to grow, and we will have to get staff eventually. But
I mean,
at
you're
present moment,
already
we are
operationally
full.
at a point where I'm surprised that works. But
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's because of the nature of our fundraising, right? It's all high impact, short term, I guess, for lack of a better term. Is this one of those I can make that jumps?
Kind of.
yeah, no, from a farther away, I was like, oh, we could probably jump across there, but oh,
Ow. Yeah, so it's like, I mean, we really only fundraise a total of like 14 days a year, between all like the shows we do and stuff like that. So we don't necessarily need like a huge team for that. Obviously, a lot of people come together. We have like 20 to 30 volunteers, 20 to 40 volunteers at any given show, because obviously we want our volunteers to go and get to experience, PAX or Magfest for what it is, not just Cookie Brigade. Although anybody who organizes the nonprofit will tell you that is something we struggle with on our own, is going and seeing the show when we're there fundraising. Just because it is so easy to just get sucked into the activity and say, oh wow, we're really doing well at the show. I'll just stay at the booth a little longer.
yeah. No, that is the trap. The freedom you get with an exhibitor's badge. Anyone who's gone to a convention, there's like areas they don't want you to go, times when you can or cannot be on the floor. Exhibitors get to go kind of wherever, whenever they want. It's very, obviously, because they're working, because they're setting up their booth and all this stuff. But it's very fun. You get a different experience of it. But also,
sure.
you're there to network. The last PAX, Craig and I went to PAX where we met you. We were there for real good, and it's like every moment you're like, we could do something fun, or maybe we should go talk to this other person. We swung by and we were like, we'll circle back. We want to have a conversation. We're trying to network. The trap of, well, what if we just do one more quick work discussion,
quick loop around, yeah,
one more quick lap. See, it's just like make sure we got everyone that we wanted to talk to. We didn't forget anything, and then it's like, now it's 7:00. And
now it's 6 o'clock. Yeah,
yeah.
The
Now,
show closed.
Everyone's leaving. The show's closed. All the booths are closed. I guess we should probably go have dinner and talk to those people we said we're gonna have dinner with. Gotta keep working.
The 9 a.m.
and
to 10 a.m. hour is the best with the exhibitor.
Oh
badge.
yeah, it's
that's
awesome.
That's the convention. There's 4 hours of convention that I get to see.
Yeah.
it's those.
See, I feel like I see more of the convention the day before
Yep.
the show even starts than I do the rest of the time I'm there. And granted, I will say a lot of what I do for Cookie Brigade is the partnerships planning. So I do ultimately, I get to see a lot of the booths and talk to a lot of the people who are there, even if it's not in the same way that attendees do.
You'll
which is
see every
cool.
game, but you won't get to play any of them.
Right. I got to demo one game at PAX, I think, and I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah, I think Craig, you got to play one, and I think you and I both played one other one together, possibly for a second. That was about it.
Played, about 2 games, and that was the most I played. But it was because I wanted the shirt. So I was trying.
Is this bugle shroom gonna kill me if I eat it?
Is it green?
No, it's like pale.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, the thing
Maybe.
is, if it's not green, it's probably not mean or something. So you can
Okay, it
eat
didn't hurt me.
Okay, I made
Yeah,
that
that
up.
seems
So I'm glad
fine.
that worked.
Unless I accidentally fed it to you, which is a real possibility I'm now realizing.
No, if you did, I'm good. I'm chilling.
Okay,
So,
cool. It's good to know.
I guess.
Oh,
we're
can we go
reaching
through?
the edge of the abyss here? I think
There's
we
like a
can
cave
go in
here?
here, but I don't know.
It's
I'm not sure if
probably
that
not
leads
safe.
up inside or not, but I'm here to explore.
Oh, God,
Oh,
I
I already feel
forest.
claustrophobic. I don't care
Yeah,
for
this
this. Oh
is
man,
rough. We
this is
got
like
this.
those stories about the people who go cave diving. It's like, well, there's about
No,
a
it's
quarter
like-
inch of free space on every side. If you just wiggle, you'll definitely keep going.
Yep.
These
Have
are
you
the
guys played the
dream-
forest? This is just like the caves in
Hmm.
that.
Hey, that really worked out. And yes, I am feeling that. Although the lack of abominations in this game
That's
is a
true.
little bit more casual.
I haven't played the second one yet. I've heard it's
It's
pretty good.
just as abomination-y, that's for sure.
Is it?
I have not finished it, but I played it a bit, and oh man.
Here we go. I also picked up a balloon and a compass. I don't know if either of those are remotely useful.
I think
but,
the balloon
I
is
have
useful. I have no idea what the compass is for.
I'm assuming it just points, but it does. It is a functional compass. I just don't know what it's.
I'm not sure. I mean, we just need to go up the mountain. I don't really know that the cardinal directions mean much, but also, I just might be ignorant. It's very.
I feel
Oh.
like that's for like
Oof.
expert runs where they're on different sides and they're like, I'm on the north side of the mountain. I feel like there's some call outs going on.
Oh no! If we lose line of sight, we're done. We're just
Yeah.
everyone's on their own.
It's like, where are you? Up.
I'm on a mountain. You guys on a mountain still?
It's like, how did that thing get me? It's like, do you have any noticeable landmarks near you? I see a tree.
You guys saw how
Lots
fast
of
I
these
ditched Bing Bong.
purple things.
Oh, yeah, I'm very poisoned right now.
I don't think I have anything to. Lollipops give you like energy followed by sleepiness. I think.
Oh my god, yeah, no, I think it's gonna kill me, actually.
Is it from eating something, or did you just like?
No!
Oh man.
Like, my entire health bar is all poison now.
Well, that'll go away in a minute. Here. That do anything for you?
Am I? Oh.
Oh, balloon! All right.
Well, you caught one. That was very impressive.
I can't carry you and backpack.
I'm coming.
Where do you have to carry me to?
Oh, falling.
I think I just need to like carry you until you wake back up, potentially. I'm not sure if we can make this climb, but we could try and carry him up there.
This.
The poison
No.
should go away, and you should like regain consciousness at some point here.
It hasn't gone away yet.
Does he have a tick? I don't even know what
Oh.
that means. Oh, you seem to be awake. There you
Go
go.
team.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
it
sure
is
you
going
have-
away.
I'm sure you have lots and lots of stamina right now. I'm sure
Oh, yeah. That's it.
that'll work.
Nah, it's fine.
So we kind of brushed past this, and I said I wanted to get back to it because I know the numbers, and it's kind of hilarious. But Cookie Brigade started with like, I have no concept. I assume the people who did it for fun maybe made a couple dozen. Like they made,
Yeah,
they made
probably.
an amount of cookies that they carried into the convention in like a backpack or something, right? Which
Correct. Yeah,
is
yeah.
a lot of cookies. I that sounds like a lot to me, but. How many do you guys order now, and how does that work?
So it depends on the show. I mean, obviously we have been. I'll provide this disclaimer first. We've been growing fairly quickly. Like the number of cookies that we go through at a show is increasing. So it's, you know, especially in the, I guess looping it to kind of what you guys do with like data analytics. We don't have a solid baseline in terms of, you know, an expected number. And that's something that we do use, you know, collect data on, is how many cookies we go through.
Yeah, well, you don't want to end up with hundreds, thousands, however many of cookies just sitting there. That's for sure.
So, and that's honestly, we often do.
Really?
But I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, yeah.
For any given show, we probably, it depends. So I guess for
Craig.
a smaller show, we'll order, you know, 10 to 12,000 cookies maybe. But this year at PAX East coming up, we'll probably have to order 20,000.
Jeez.
It's a lot of cookies. Yeah.
I mean, how that comes on what? That comes
Oh,
on
I'm dying
a
again?
pallet? Multiple pallets?
Multiple pallets, yeah.
That's a lot of cookies.
It is a lot of cookies, and they're very good.
Oh, there's a only one of us has to do it, but there's a statue over here. If you break off the where'd it go? Statue, come back.
Back this way. I
Oh
think.
wait, did it? Oh, over
Oh.
here, yeah. you get like a reward. There's a statue at each campfire.
Oh, each campfire.
So when you reach the campfire, that's the top of the mountain, and then if you go to the statue and you touch it, it breaks and poops out something. So this is an anti-rope cannon. So if you shoot this, it connects to wherever you shoot it, but then the rope has anti-gravity, so the rope hangs up.
Interesting.
Then,
okay,
but
cool.
then you can climb up that. So you can, but you can get all kinds of stuff from these statues, like group healing things, and this is also
cool.
where you revive people. So if like one of us died, but the rest of us made the summit, we come up here, touch the statue, and then everyone gets to come back to life and have a good time.
Sweet. Yeah. But yeah, so it's like, and sometimes we do have cookies left over. We had like 800 cookies left over at PAX West, and we give it to the enforcers because they're volunteering to make the show better and they help us a lot in a lot of ways. So we give it to them, and they go through it when they're going through and picking up some of the leftover stuff.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
Are these crisp berries gonna kill me?
They are not good.
Right,
are those the red ones?
Eating them, then. No, these are green.
Yeah, the green ones, I think they poison you, or they might. Some of the stuff poisons you, and some of the stuff makes you high. Does someone want to carry this marshmallow?
I
Try
can
not
do
to
that.
roll it off the
maybe.
side.
I can also do it. I have 2 slots open, and I have a balloon, which I still don't know how to use.
I think if you like hold it and then left click it, it makes you lighter weight, which helps with your stamina.
Okay, I'm going to use it.
It does help stop fall
Oh.
damage though, which is good. A little bit.
Oh, yeah, clearly not enough.
And with the cookies that you order though, or that you order now, like I remember the bags of cookies that everyone would have, and
yeah.
One of the things that's awesome about Cookie Brigade is that you have so many different types of cookies. So for many years, there were like conventions where, because I'm vegan, so like the Cookie Brigade would just drop off a bag of vegan cookies because I'd be like the only one working. And they'd be like, "Here you go," and I'd have food. So I value you all a lot.
Yeah, we've actually expanded a lot of the vegan cookie offerings that we have now. And oh, is that a banana over here? But anyways, yeah, we do have a lot of different cookie types. I think it was like 14 or 20 that we had at the past show. Oh, I'm on a vine.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't at that one, man. I remember you told me that how to get the vegan brownies.
It already.
Oh yeah, the vegan brownies are awesome.
Wasn't PAX? It was. What was the last? What was West? You guys were at? That was the last one.
Yeah, we were just at PAX West.
Just a couple weeks ago, right? Just a week ago.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah.
So you're fully recovered from all the
weeks ago.
traveling. And,
yeah. It was a long one. It was a busy show. I mean, and busy for me is good because it means we're making new partnerships and such. But so it's busy is productive, but it's still a lot, obviously. But yes, all recovered. Got a little bit of the con crud, but fortunately nothing too bad.
It seemed to be fairly. We lost Craig. Hey, Craig.
I'm up in the rain.
Oh,
I thought I went.
You're in the rain.
Went the wrong way. I thought I was with you, and now I'm not. So
the rain. The rain does make everything really slippery. But I was thinking maybe we could swing around this way. We went like left, basically. If you wrap around left, we haven't really climbed much, but
it's all putting into perspective of where we are now too.
I might have fallen, but I have a cannon, which I assume comically shoots me out and directly at you. If I aim it right.
Almost definitely not at us, but it is very funny.
No.
Okay, well, I will use it and go directly up, and it will work exactly how I want it to. Oh, no, maybe not.
All right, we're going to have Ghost Craig here in a couple minutes.
Wait, it just shot a can. Oh, I can.
I think you have to climb into it. But I honestly have never used it. I've only seen videos of people using it, so couldn't tell you.
I might
Is there a
have
reason I
already-
should? Is there any reason I should reserve my lantern?
Not in particular. I think if
Is it
we
mostly
need a
an
lantern,
aesthetic
we're
thing?
kind of in trouble. Yeah, that one is not of a huge help
Oh,
or anything.
I
as
didn't
far
mean
as
to
know.
throw it though. So
But when it does
I also
rain,
have antidote, which is useful.
oh, I got one of those too. Oh, when it rains like it's doing right now, if it's raining on where we are, you fall off stuff, which
I see.
it's video game. Oh no! Oh, this is the end. Oh my! How did I do that? All right, I took no damage.
Oh, are you also
Somebody-
falling off? Oh,
Yes.
how did? Wait, what? I also took no damage.
Did you fall? Wait, where did you? Oh, hey.
I fell from pretty much all the way up there.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised I wasn't able to get up over the ledge, but
I
that's
I
fine.
figured out how to point. I fell up from up there.
This will work. This will work. This will work. Right. Right.
It'd be funny if you fell off above me and it knocked me off.
Right. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm making it. Are you making it? Are we making it?
Yep. We're cheesing the
Alright.
jump. I feel like I'm playing Mario 64.
Craig, how dead are you, Craig? Are you still kicking around?
Yeah, there's sand where I'm at. So I went the wrong way. I just
We had kind of
realized-
figured that.
Well, it was raining, and now I think I went back to the start. So.
Oh,
Well,
like back to like.
I might have gone the complete opposite.
campfire?
way. I got
Did you
turned
climb
around,
up climb up the mountain back towards the
I-
campfire?
Yeah, when I fell down
Oh.
the thing, I think I went the wrong way completely.
There's poison there.
I see.
That's not. Well, now I feel kind of bad. I feel like we left you.
Yeah.
No, I left you. I earned this. I'll just eat some of these green apples, and I will teleport to you very quickly.
This is not. I guess maybe
Maybe
this way?
like here. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Because then we can kind of get up around. Yeah, it doesn't work. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, the video game started happening, but we sort of cut you off mid. So you're getting 20,000 cookies for your next one. Oh, there's
Ow.
bombs. Oh, that's not great.
Oh, there's a lot of bad
That's a
stuff here.
big cloud. Yeah. If
I'm
you
gonna
come over
use
to where
the-
I am very carefully, you can get out of the cloud.
think
But so
we're
obviously,
this way.
volunteers are not baking those cookies in their.
No, not anymore. My first year with Cookie Brigade, I started baking. That was how I got
Really?
involved.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
That's cool.
Gosh, 6 years ago now.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah, and we baked like 3,000 cookies
Oh my
for
gosh.
that. And that was fun. But it's just like, obviously it's a different world than it was in 2019. And convention center rules around food handling. I severely overestimated how much how much stamina I had. I'm going to use my antidote, I think. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we don't bake them anymore. We work with a variety of different cookie companies, I guess. Vendors who help us with the cookies because it would be as difficult as you can imagine. I feel like this is dangerous.
We can stand here, I think. If you can get over to where I'm at, we can stand up here, and I'm hoping we can get up to this little ledge. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hoping. Lots of hope. It's almost exclusively powered by hope. Oh, that's gonna work, right? That's gonna... Oh, goodbye forever.
No!
Oh, monkeys.
Where are you? Did you fall all the way down?
I'm a ghost. Yes, I fell all the way down.
I see. that I would say that you fell all the way down then if you're a ghost. Are you both ghosts?
I'm trying to be, but now I'm trying to climb.
Hey, Greg,
I
how you
see
doing?
Yep, good, bad.
Oh, yeah, that hurts.
And now I gotta wait a second.
I believe in you, Hayden.
Oh, hello. Thank you very much.
I am here to bother you mostly, but I could do this.
Okay. I dropped my lantern.
That lantern is down with my dead body now.
It is. It's all right. It's in a better place now, as are you.
No, yeah, this is a good. I see what you're going for. That's a good idea. Up.
You think
yeah,
going up here and then kind of shimmying along here? Yeah. See if I can.
Yeah.
I can stand up here, perhaps. Yeah.
Perfect.
There's a gap there.
So I think one of the cool things about the 20,000 cookies that you're gonna get, like, there's a lot. It's not just hitting order and like a DoorDash person shows up with them. There's a lot of things you have to do. I'm trying to become a ghost so I can hang out with you guys, but it's not going as well. Like,
it's okay. I have a feeling I'm going to be joining you very shortly.
Oh, oh no.
I'm gonna try to be a ghost before you. It's a race to the bottom.
Okay. I don't even know where to go. I don't think I can make it across there.
Ooh!
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, that's so far. All right, I'm just gonna call
you guys are gonna come get me now, right?
I don't think the left side of that climb is the side for us. I don't think that's. Whew.
You want to restart this one? Because I have no stamina. I don't even have enough stamina to climb to fall to my death. That's what I've been trying to do. And I'm like, I can't even get up this rock.
At least you have a marshmallow.
Greg, you were trying to ask
Sometimes...
the question about the 20,000 cookies. Maybe before we start doing terrible things again, falling off mountains. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, so I was just gonna, because there's a lot of like logistics that go into that, because now you have companies that you work with, and like I can't even imagine, because I know whenever I've brought in things to a convention, it's like, okay, let's try to bring this box in, let's try to do, but you have to use the whole freight thing. Like, what is the experience like to get 20,000 cookies into a convention center and also not have the convention center food vendors mad at you for having all of these cookies inside of their place?
Yeah, so it's funny. We actually don't have any issue with the vendors getting it in, because we work it out with them beforehand. We don't do any shows where we're like competing with them, like, or them trying to shut us down or whatever. We talk to them beforehand, and we have food licenses and such like that, so we can actually do it legit. From getting them into the center, the only word I can describe is very expensive, because you have to pay at a show. If for anybody watching who hasn't done the exhibitor thing before, you have to pay to get things moved around the show floor. It's very expensive. It's great that we don't have to do it, but now we do a lot more of like hand carting or trying to just get things in the center without, having someone lift up a pallet and move it across. But yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot of logistics
hand
involved.
dollying 20,000. I can tell you, I don't know how many you had at East, but I can tell you the cookies that you had in East. For anyone who's never been to a convention, the way booths work is it's just a big empty floor before anyone else is in there. So you sort of reserve a certain number of spots on the floor. The Cookie Brigade booth is very large. Probably one of the bigger booths.
20 by 20.
And it's essentially a big room where they keep most of the cookies, and then there's sort of a front that looks, like a shop. There's like cookies and baskets, and it's like a sales counter. And then there's the other thing we haven't talked too much about, but the fun gimmick that you guys do, which is different from con to con. But it's essentially a huge room with just boxes of cookies stacked floor to ceiling everywhere, and like maybe a couple chairs for people to go and sit down and have a break for a minute.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
When we saw it, because we met with you like Saturday afternoon, evening.
Yeah, I think Saturday. Yeah.
It was already substantially emptied. So I can only imagine when you first move it. But you just put what, 5-7 boxes on a dolly at a time, and you move I don't even
Yeah,
know,
it depends
several
on the
hundred
show.
boxes. It's wild.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and fitting it is tough because so you can't put any food product on the floor, as you might expect. So we're limited to about half the space because they all have to go on top of tables,
Right.
which we can use below the tables for merch, but we can't use it for cookies, which is why the space itself is so large, is because everything has to be on a table.
Right. It's a crazy.
Yeah, but it's
thing.
a cool feeling going in there, and there's like you're like looking up, and it's like, oh wow, that's like 8 feet of cookies, like high up in the air.
It's an amount of cookies that if it's stacked it properly and falls on you, you're gonna have a really
it's
bad
gonna
time. It's really
yeah.
dangerous.
I mean, there's 60 cookies to a case at East. So it's like, and if they're 2 ounces a piece, so it's a decent amount of a weight, being dropped on you. But no, it's fun and it's exciting to have a lot of cookies back there, and it's great to take people like you guys back there and be like, okay, this is where all the cookies are. You get to hang out in the cookie
You definitely
clubhouse.
had, of all the places, because we met, Craig and I did not have a booth. We were basically walking around and meeting people at their booth or at if they had events or whatever. And you guys had the most spacious and most relaxing booth because literally you could go inside and get away from the hustle and bustle, and it was still loud,
Right.
but you could talk without having to yell at each other. Because on the floor of the convention, it can be pretty rowdy.
Yeah, it can be very it's overstimulating is the word. It's very much overload. But I mean, it's also not just to have the cookies. It's also a strategic thing. We do so many partnerships that we need somewhere to be able to talk to people. And there are booths that do that too. There are booths that I know who have just couches, like in the booth. It's not like walled off with drape or anything, but they're just like hanging out. Like there's just couches around their booth. So it's like, it's so cool to be like, I want a couch. I want to get a couch in my booth. How do I do that? No, but it is cool and it's exciting and fun to be able to have booth space and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good time.
Well, and I meant to ask about it earlier because we talked about how the conventions and stuff are, but you guys. You said you recently tweaked your mission statement to be more community focused, and you really are.
Yeah.
You really have a good read of like what people get excited about, because at East,
of course,
you had a thing on your booth which was the Mimic box, right?
Yeah. So at East 2 years ago, we had the Mimic. Because our pin was a Mimic theme, I should say. And it was a pin that opened. And it was a butter cookie tin.
Mm-hmm.
And on 25% of them was cookies, and on 75% was a Mimic made out of sewing supplies, because you go over to grandma's house and open the cookie tin and there's a bunch of needles and string in there and stuff like that. And that was so popular. We did one of the reasons that was popular is because we themed the booth around it. We had the Mimic. You could go feed it like a token and it would give you some prizes. And we repurposed that prop at East this year as a bribe the GM type of thing, where you can bribe the leader of the game to give you some better quests. And we were sending people around the show floor on quests to visit our partners and to experience parts of PAX, which was super fun. Just encouraging you, like I said, with the community focused remission, I guess, statement. Part of that now is, how do we get people to experience the show? How do we get people to see more? And that's kind of one of the intentions of what we're doing with these types of activations, is getting people to see the show.
Yeah. No, that's really hard. I mean, it is not exclusive to nonprofits, but anywhere where you're trying to get people to engage with your social media, you're trying to get people to engage in events in person. It's so hard to find a thing where you're blending, like, yes, what you're doing is helping us. Yes, you're engaging with our, with what we're doing, but also this is driving you to do something you might not have done. This is driving you to engage further with this community or with this specific event.
Right.
And like, it's such a good blending of things that are good. It helps Cookie Brigade, but the people who are doing that also, I imagine, hopefully, got a lot out of it for themselves. It wasn't like something.
Oh yeah, well that's the
where
goal.
They're doing something and they're like, ugh, I'll do this to help you guys. They hopefully had a great time. I imagine tons of them
and that's
did,
how we
because
designed
it was
them.
so popular. was
Yeah,
very,
that's how
very
we design
popular.
it.
Yeah.
It was very popular. Yeah, it was a big hit with the partners this year. But yeah, so it's like we try to encourage people to see the show. We try to do our collaborations in a way that is doing it with cool organizations and companies that we think are or should be a staple of the community. If they're doing cool stuff, we want to work with them. We like doing cool stuff with cool people.
Yeah,
And
well,
that's kind of one of our internal internal mantras is do cool stuff with cool people.
Yeah. Well, and you mentioned it. The Mimic Pin was very popular, and the Bribe the GM. You guys, I mean, you've done many things that have been, I think, popular with the attendees at conventions. But do you have a specific piece of like merch or pin or partner collaboration thing? Do you have a specific thing that Cookie Brigade has done that would be your favorite, or that you think is the coolest thing that you guys have done?
Yeah, so we've done a lot, as you said. I love the pins, obviously, because I love pin trading. I've loved pin trading since I first went to Disney when I was really little.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the kind of a similar culture at PAX with the pin trading. So I love doing the pins. But recently we did two partnered activations with two companies. One is Dragon's Den Candles. They made us a cookie scented candle that released at PAX. We're going to continue selling those in potentially a new scent. This is a world premiere of that information. We're doing another one.
Don't tell anyone, chat.
World premiere.
Yeah,
This is just between us. This is low key.
Keep it hush, chat. But yeah, we did that, and then also our tumbler with D&T, our Baker tumbler. It's like a tea tumbler with a tea infuser built into it. It was just super cool because those are really the two. I mean, obviously, I work on our pin designing, like our like planning for what designs we want to do. We have our an artist that does them, but I'm part of the conversation of like what pins we're doing, but most of what I focus on is the partnered stuff. So
Sure.
that's naturally when I'm a little more excited about too, is just because I got to work on it hands-on and seeing the tumbler come together after being able to get feedback on the design and how it's laid out, and then being able to hold it in my hand is like an unmatched feeling.
Well, and I could say,
and I'm sure like no, go ahead.
As someone who's for my own brand and with companies I've worked with who's thought about merch and been a part of a lot of merch stuff, those are really interesting things because it's hard when you're thinking, at least for me, I mean, I'm not very creative, which I acknowledge, but it's hard sometimes to get away from you. You're like, oh, we need a shirt. Oh, to do a hat. Oh, like there's these staples and you want to have those. Those are cool. Everybody, maybe you collect hats, maybe you like a shirt for every event or every cause you like those are great pieces of merch. But the cool stuff to get like a tea tumbler thing or the candle, the custom that's all such interesting stuff to sort of come up with and work on and be a part of that. It's much more interesting than just like, okay, we need a design, we're just gonna screen print on some shirts and we'll have a new shirt.
And I mean, it's also part of it is logistically it makes more sense to do a tea tumbler. I hate selling shirts more than anything, because you have to get all the sizing and you always have leftovers of certain sizes, but you need to have them obviously because you want everybody to be able to get a shirt. They're expensive to make, they're expensive to ship, they're expensive to store. So it's like doing all that and being able to do cool merch that doesn't come along with that headache is something that's really cool and fun. Yeah.
No, that's cool. Well, and I don't know if you use some for everything, but the board game is with Omnivore. Omnivore is a very excellent company for board games, but also for all the different types of merch stuff. I know there's another organization they helped with like a plushie that had like different textures and like a stim plushie kind of thing that turned out
their plushie
super
is
cool.
Is awesome.
So yeah, I mean I wish I was better at that sort of stuff. I'm so awful at that sort of creativity, but it's very cool, and those do sound like pretty cool pieces of merch that I wish I had gotten a cookie can. I'll have to keep an eye out for the super secret one.
At PAX East, that will be unveiled.
Nice.
But yeah, it's exciting. Lots of cool stuff. We do a lot of fun things. That's kind of our goal. It's just everything we do, we want it to be fun and exciting and add to the show as, oh, this is really fun, and we want people to have fun at the show.
Okay, I have a question coming in that you've mentioned multiple times, and you were just talking about that you guys do partnerships.
Yeah.
But that the person is basically asking, like, it sounds like mostly what you do is you sell you take donations for the cookies and you sell merch. What I guess makes it a partnership? Is there something specific that you do, or is it just the nature of how you work with your partners versus organizations you might be connected to or affiliated with in other ways?
Yeah. So it's different from just working with a charity. Like, we don't. I call Child's Play a partner of ours, but other than what we do at the shows with the fundraising and things like that, we don't have any like co-branded products with them, for example. And I think what sets it apart as a partnership is, like, I'll use the candle company as an example, Dragon's Den. It is partnered because we both worked on the product collaboratively. We gave input into the scent, we gave input into the design, we tested it with our market. We took a prototype and had some of the people at the booth see if it smelled good and if they liked it. We worked with them to come up with the marketing materials and things like that we use. And then they sell it at their booth and we direct people to them. So it's a partnership in the essence of, it's a fundraising tool for us because they donate the proceeds to Cookie Brigade, but also we direct people to their booth. So a lot of people who go and get a candle will also smell all the other candles and they'll go get maybe 2 or 3. So the way I kind of define it as a partnership is something that's co-beneficial for both parties.
Mm-hmm. And so it's different because you are a nonprofit, but it's kind of
right
in the same vein as like a business partnership where it's
and we in a lot of ways treat it the same.
Yeah, it's a co-venture, and the point is that it's good, it's beneficial to both of you. And you have, but there's no, there's less exclusivity on one side or the other. Oh, apparently Craig.
Yeah, and I mean we don't.
Well, that's fun.
Oh.
See, I told you.
His whole computer or the game?
He just texted me and said my computer crashed. I will be back. So, tech always works on Thursdays. That's just how. Of
course.
It works. I guess that means, well, I can see your ghost head. I don't know if you could see my ghost.
I can see your ghost head.
We just hang out and talk as ghost buddies.
Yeah, that's fine.
That'll
we can
work.
have a ghost conversation.
But yeah, I mean, because I guess what maybe this person was asking is Real Good has what we call nonprofit partners, but that's really more like we're trying to offer them AI and data science solutions to help work on their mission. That's not the direction that like your partnerships. Yours are more like business partnerships where it's like
and I'd say so. I mean,
you're making products
it's also because...
and it's all towards raising money. Then you guys just give the money to your whatever nonprofits you're supporting.
Yeah, and we use it for our mission.
Right.
And we're growing our own programming and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't as much make sense for us to do the type of partnerships that you guys do from a providing perspective like you guys do, because we don't have as much of that, like, service that people can't do. Our service is creativity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And doing fun things, and that's in part what we bring to the table. Welcome back, Craig.
Hello.
Tech always works on
How's your
Thursdays.
computer feeling?
Thursdays are the best days for computers.
And so I've picked up.
It's Tech Thursdays.
It's what everyone's here for.
Of course.
Yeah, and chat, if you have any other questions, this is your opportunity. It could be for Hayden specifically or about Cookie Brigade, because I'm sure that he can answer whatever questions you might have.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've really talked about it, but I guess I'm curious, so I'm sure that means the chat is curious. What is your specific role? What's your day-to-day kind of like with Cookie Brigade? Because you started baking cookies. I'm assuming you're not baking thousands and thousands of cookies now. So what are you?
I am not. So I handle all our partnerships, partnerships and PR. is my area. So all the partnerships that we just talked about, the collaborative things, any type of, corporate partnerships, smaller company partnerships, other charities, nonprofits, all of that is kind of my space. And then where the PR comes in, I do our general PR outreach coordination, and I run our streaming program. So day to day is, it's kind of like the 5 to 9 after the 9 to 5. Because, as we talked about, everybody's a volunteer. I am in professional nonprofit. I'm a fundraiser, day job. So I'm not just in I'm just not in the fundraising world with Cookie Brigade. I'm in professionally as well. So it's a nice change of perspective from working and doing formal fundraising, like formal campaigning for having a campaign for a what's the word I'm looking for? A specific use, or like a Giving Tuesday campaign. Planning those types of things is different than saying, oh, we're gonna come up with this cool booth and things like that.
Yeah,
I can make a lobby if you guys want to do another one.
Yeah, Craig, did you send another invite, or was that just still sitting there?
Just sent an invite, but we can get all linked up again if that.
Can you maybe send another one, because I don't think mine worked.
Yeah, I can make another lobby too, but I don't think I have you on Steam, Bob.
Maybe if you can get Craig in, maybe he can invite me. We're just I always make this mistake. I should have added you when we were in the same lobby or whatever, but we can work that out. But so you mentioned sort of in passing the streamer program. That's relatively new, right? And that's this tell me if I'm wrong, but that's new. Basically your idea, or you're taking charge of that, at least, right? That's kind of your...
Yeah, I mean, it's in my area, and I'm running the program. It's kind of been something that we've been trying to get off the ground for a while, but finally is now getting some traction. So it's kind of event-based fundraising, right? Kind of in the same way we do our fundraising at shows, except it's online. So like what we did for Fred Hutch Cancer Center, we did an event called Nourishing Hope, where we basically got a bunch of creators involved who all streamed for a weekend and raised money for the cause. We provided them with a bunch of giveaway items, and it was a community event, right?
So it was actually
so that's kind of how we do it.
It wasn't even raising money to Cookie Brigade directly. It was raising money directly to this other organization. You guys were just sort of facilitators of the scheduling and gave some incentives and stuff. That's very cool.
Yep. So we do, part of our streaming program is that, and that's a big way that we work with other nonprofits. And then we also do fundraisers for Cookie Brigade, in terms of, buying 30 to 40,000 cookies a year is very expensive. On average, our cookies cost about $1 each. So it's like you can translate that directly into a dollar amount on how much we spend on cookies every year.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do that. Have a couple fun events coming up. But yeah, it's really cool, and it's been a really great learning experience for me as well. I mean, I'm obviously not as acquainted with the content creator space as you guys are, but it's been really cool to learn about the culture and about streaming and YouTube content creation and stuff like that.
Do you do any streaming YouTube stuff on your own, even just as like a getting to know how it works kind of thing, or do you leave that to the other people? Leave that to your content people? From
a Cookie Brigade perspective, I haven't. We all share the streaming responsibility on our official channel, like our official Twitch, where we'll try to go live when we can and just keep the channel busy and have some fun stuff going on there. In a couple of years ago, I had a little foyer into trying some content creation, which was a lot of fun, just as a learning experience to learn about the kind of, like I was talking about, the culture and the process and stuff like that, so I can better relate to the people we're working with. So it's like I know a little bit of it.
Sure. I do have I have a question in chat, which is interesting.
Yeah,
High Mountain Cat 20 asks, how would one get a hold of Cookie Brigade for collaboration purposes, I run a custom engraving store, make custom engraved merch. Would love to see if maybe we could work together. Where should they reach out? Is it
Yeah,
you directly?
they can just
or is there an
email me. It's just it's just Hayden@cookiebrigade.org. You can email me.
There you go. High Mountain, reach out.
Yeah, please do. We always
and
try
someone-
to just do cool stuff.
Someone else asked, I did not get your name. Oh, Blackbreaker in chat asked, what flavor of cookies? We talked about this a little bit, but maybe more
We did.
pointedly, what are your favorite flavors that you guys have ever done? Because you've, at this point, must have dozens and dozens of flavors that you've, like, had and come and gone, or that you are different now, or whatever. Do you have a list of your own?
Yeah, so we have had quite a few cookie flavors throughout the years. I remember, I mean, it's been, if anybody was kind of like around in the PAX space during the like OG Cookie Brigade days of like walking around the wagon, we had things like, we had a Mountain Dew and Dorito cookie once. We had it was called a plasma grenade cookie we did, which was like a bunch of wacky flavors. It was like just a lot of fun.
That's fun.
Presently, I'll go with the cookies we have at PAX East, because that's the one you guys were at. Because we do work with different vendors for each show based on where they're located, because shipping a pallet of cookies across the country is about as expensive as you'd expect. Yeah, so we have my favorite cookies that with our cookie provider that we use at East. It's probably the peanut butter. The peanut butter one's really good, and the and the vegan brownie is also really good.
I love the vegan brownie. That has like that has basically kept me alive. I had a bunch of different
it's so
conventions.
good.
Yeah, you ate a few of those this time around, I recall.
Yeah, I basically live off of Diet Coke and vegan brownies, and somehow I get through the weekend.
I think I have a sugar crash right now.
Oh, did you eat like an energy drink or something?
I ate a lollipop.
Yeah, no, it gives you
and
like infinite energy for a short burst, but then you get like a huge sugar crash and you get real sleepy.
Huh.
Oh no. Oh, this is how okay. Anyway,
my computer crashed right when I was going to ask this, but you were talking about the different events that you did, and I saw that you did you all did a Sonic one at Magfest. I'm sure that one went. I'm sure everyone had a lot of fun with that.
Oh yeah, the activation. Yeah, it was super fun. It was do you remember Froggy's Fishing?
Oh yeah.
From I think Sonic Adventure 2. We made that in real life. And like people could try to go fishing and catch Froggy. And there's a picture somewhere on our socials, and I think it's on our blog post on our website from Magfest, of someone dressed up as Froggy, like doing the game. It was so funny. But no, like those types of fun little things are a lot of fun. Magfest this year is going to be a lot of fun too. It'll be it's always a good time. Magfest is a weird show.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's one I've never been to, but I've only heard crazy things about it.
Yeah,
that
well,
it's fun,
you should go this year.
It's kind of wild.
It's very much a it's a very wild show.
How am I?
It's
how
like
am I
don't even know how to
already
describe
hurting
it.
myself. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, it's Magfest is a hard show to describe, but it's a lot of fun, and this will be our fourth year, I think. Doing it. This will be our third year. Doing Magfest. We're really excited because it's been really well received. The community's awesome. They're like the perfect community for our like fun, dumb little games and stuff like that we do at the shows. So it's like the perfect community to do this stuff with.
Nice. I thought I had another one from chat. I might be hallucinating. Thank you to everyone who's subscribing and gifting subs. But you're covering up my questions. Get out of here. What are you doing? I cannot find it. You didn't happen to catch that last one from chat, did you, Greg?
I don't think I did. It might have been when my computer
Yeah, that's true. Your computer crashed.
was uncomputing.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
You do all the Magfest shows or just the main Magfest? And I
Super
actually don't
Magfest, yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh,
I'd love to do the other one someday. It's just a matter of.
Yeah, they have like a camping one too, don't they? Like a
I didn't know
Magfest
about that.
camping. They might, maybe it doesn't exist anymore. Or maybe I'm making this up, but they.
I'm very unfamiliar with the Magfest community. Full disclosure.
It is unique.
Craig out here
Yeah,
just
for
having
sure.
Magfest fever dreams.
Yeah, maybe. That's
No, I mean
basically what
that's Magfest
feels
is a
like.
fever dream.
All right, so you've been around and with Cookie Brigade for quite a while now. You must have heard a lot of cookie puns, and I'm sure they always land, and
Yep.
they're always all funny.
Of
Do
course.
you have a favorite or a least favorite that will not stop haunting your nightmares? Either
Yes.
one or both, if you have either.
And the best part about it is there's a story with it. So, at, gosh, this was 3 years ago, PAX West, I think. We did a tilt. Well, sometimes like we'll do like a little sub campaign within to raise money. Ow. And as I fall off a cliff. And we did one that was, it's like sometimes we do like vote with your dollar type of things, of like vote for your favorite cookie, and you know donate to charity and all that stuff. And we did one where one of the people who organizes Cookie Brigade on the West Coast keeps chickens. And the campaign was vote for your favorite cookie, and there will be a cookie-related pun that the chicken will be named at the end of the show. It's like a freshly hatched, like baby chick, and it was Chickerdoodle, oatmeal raise hen, and chocolate sheep.
Gotta
was
be,
like-
gotta be oatmeal raise hen. Gotta be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. And there was like actually it was funny. There ended up being like a bidding war of like because it was like they were like neck and neck, and there were like some pretty big donations that came through, because people were trying to make theirs win, which is the entire goal of doing this. That's like the perfect scenario for
Yeah,
for this type of fundraising.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So but no, yeah, like that was fun. We did one. We just named at PAX West a foster kitten, and I think I don't even remember what they were. There were some really funny puns there, but yeah, I've kind of heard them all. Which way are we going, Craig?
I'm over here.
Oh, you are over there. I'm gonna try to get down this without breaking
Yeah,
both of my
I did
legs.
the same
Oh,
thing. I was
wait,
about to
don't go
jump
down. Well, whatever. There's if you up here, there's a bridge. I think as long as we stay one at a time on the bridge, you can walk across to get up to where I'm
Yep.
at.
Oh, I see.
From you.
So like
okay.
you got to get like
Oh,
here,
get over here.
and then the bridge is like here.
So come over here and then make a jumping probably.
This will definitely work.
Oh no, yeah, you guys can probably. Oh, that's not as easy as I. Wow. No, that you can make that. That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
It's fine.
You
Everything's
can definitely make that. That advice I gave you at the beginning about jumps.
Oh!
Think you can make. That's one of the ones you definitely make. It's totally fine. See?
Yeah, of course.
There it is.
Yeah. See, it worked.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
Oh, I probably should have. Did you fall down? And the worst part is,
Oh,
I kind of
no.
forget that if I'm facing you, you can grab my hand and like pull yourself up. I'm sorry, Craig. I didn't mean to let you fall.
No, it's okay.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm good. I'm alive. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Everything's
Do I
fine.
need to?
Everything's
Do I
great.
need to come help?
Nah.
Are you alive, Craig? Or I don't know how
Yeah,
far
yeah.
you fell. Okay, good.
How hurt are you?
Look, I've got a frisbee. Look, I'm right here. Catch.
I have
Oh, you can't throw
medicinal
it.
roots. I assume that these are good for you.
Will they grow a tree that I can climb to get up to you?
Oh,
'Cause-
wait. Wait. How do
Wait.
I do this?
No.
What?
Is
Get
that
off.
working? Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, it's
Okay.
you.
It sounds fine.
It's me. Yeah, everything's fine. I was trying very hard to drop a rope down for you, and then because I had the rope in my hand, I couldn't grab the side when I fell down the cliff.
This.
So we're gonna hold on the rope now.
It's fine.
Good catch. Good catch.
It's fine. I'm fine. Hey, that's. Look, I'm here to help. Craig. There.
Yeah.
Look.
Hey,
All
you
right.
did
So
it.
if we cross this bridge one at a time, you can make this climb up to there, probably. Craig, how hurt are you? Should I medicinal root? Let me see what this does. What did that do?
Can you
Did that fix you?
Yeah. It feels good. Yeah.
Are you
What-
fixed? Are you fixed?
Yeah. Well, that's debatable, but yeah, we're on our way.
So if I were to just casually step on this bridge right now. All right. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Maybe I'll wait. I believe in you. I have faith. Yeah, you got that.
Yeah. Go team.
All right.
Go team, go team.
Easy peasy. What's up, Raiders? Thank you so much for raiding over. Welcome to a real good AI nonprofit stream discussing things with Hayden from Cookie Brigade. If you know anything about PAX or Cookie Brigade, you know, pretty cool organization, doing pretty cool stuff. You should check it
I like
out.
to think so.
And I love it. I love Cookie Brigade because I've been going PAX forever, so it's been cool to watch the evolution of Cookie Brigade and like how much stuff y'all have been able to do. And I feel like I'm gonna fall, and not in a good way, but we'll try.
You're good. Just hit the bridge. You'll be fine.
Oh, that was.
You'll be fine.
Yep, everything's fine.
Everything
Everything's
sounds
great.
fine.
Everything's awesome.
There it is. Look at us.
What did you almost fall off of over here? This is pretty doable.
I ran out of stamina because I sprinted across the bridge.
Ah, that'll happen. I think we can go. Oh no, yeah, I see what you're doing there.
I think I'm bugged into the wall.
Oh yeah, no, I see what you're saying about the wall. We're good. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
I
Everything's
think we
fine.
can. I think we can climb up this and like stand in this crevice, probably.
I made it over here. If you wanted somewhere to stand, although we're probably trying to go up and not as much around.
Oof, 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 oof. Okay, I'm fine. Maybe your way is the way.
Okay, so I died,
Oh
but
no!
I was holding.
Oh, I might also die.
Oh my god! How far did you fall?
I was holding just a trumpet and a frisbee, so I'm just laying here dead with just my trumpet and frisbee.
Can you play your trumpet while you're laying there?
I was just about to ask that.
I don't think so. I wish I could.
Oh, that would have been such a cool Easter egg for the devs to do. Be like a womp 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 type of thing. Oh man, I'm
Alright.
really hurting.
This
Alright, I'm
is,
back. Wait,
we're
did
fine.
I
This
put
is
anything? Wait,
hello.
what? Hold on. Hold that up.
Cookies.
Don't eat that. We have a cookie called a thick mint.
Oh really?
Did you guys also just disconnect from Photon?
No, you just
No.
disconnected. That was just a you thing.
That's unfortunate. Can I rejoin?
Yeah.
Like, let me see. Yeah, let's do that.
So there's a Cookie Brigade cookie called the Thick Mint.
The thick mint, yeah, and it's a tall, it's like a chocolate mint cookie, and it's tall. It's made by Cookie Mom, one of our board members who has a cookie company, and brought in a thick mint. Oh, cool. The game doesn't exist apparently.
Ah. Well, that's unfortunate. This run was going so well.
I might still be
like-
able to join. Maybe not. Oh,
hey,
yeah.
what's up,
Play
Ghost
game.
Craig?
Hey,
Let's see.
I'm dead. I'm a ghost. Boo.
Boo.
I will shout out to Cookie Mom though. Cookie Mom is one of my favorite people.
that's very
I've
unfortunate.
been doing they've been doing Cookie Brigade forever.
Yeah.
And I get to
I
hang out
cannot
with them.
join your lobby.
Well, the thick mints were too thick.
They were too thick.
Should we go and make a new lobby then?
Perhaps. Well,
Yeah.
we don't want to. I know you said your time's kind of flexible, but don't want to.
No, we can keep going.
Are you good to keep going?
Yeah, I don't know how long you guys normally run over on these if you do, but I'm good to keep on chugging.
How is that
Okay.
not enough to end? Anyway, yeah, we can.
It's still let me in. Unfortunate.
I hit
Oh,
leave
hey,
game on her
I
phone.
found Craig's dead body.
Is my trumpet there?
No, it's just a
Oh.
skeleton.
He
laying
took
in
it with him into the next life.
Just a skeleton laying in a crevice.
I love how much louder the menu music is than the in-game ambiance.
I still can't get it. I'm gonna relaunch my game, I think.
It is Thursday. This is when
Tech always
It is
works on
Thursday.
Thursdays.
Tech has to work.
Happens.
It's only gonna work. It's always gonna work. Let me relaunch Peak real quick. And we'll see if we don't have a little bit of luck here.
Were you able
Wow.
to join mine, Bob?
Clicking now. While we're fixing the game once again, do you have a favorite convention? You go to a lot of them, or probably what you said, all of them, basically. The Cookie Brigade.
I
does
go
all
that
those,
that
right?
Cookie Brigade does. I go to all of them.
What's your
is-
top one?
I mean, it's tough. I mean, I'm biased towards East. I'm based out of Boston, so
Oh,
I'm
that's
kind of
nice. Yeah.
I'm kind of a little partial to PAX East. You want to reinvite me, Craig?
Yeah, let me try to.
So I'm slightly partial to PAX East because it's my home show. And it was the first PAX I ever went to. I really like PAX West. PAX Unplugged is super fun. Okay, I made it in. Sweet. But yeah, no, it's just it's a good time. I think East is probably my favorite. I'm still like Magfest, but I'm still new to the show. So
Yeah, well, and that I don't have any of the major conventions close to home. Must be fun to have one that's like really is like your home convention.
oh yeah, like where are you based out of? Assuming not a coast, right?
Cincinnati, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like I've been to ones in like Indianapolis, and there are conventions in
Yeah.
In the Columbus and in the Cincinnati area, but not that I have been to, and not as big as the PAX and stuff. But
Right.
it must be cool to be able to. Do you when you go to East? Do you like stay at home, or do you still kind of need to get a
No,
hotel
I-
and stuff because it's
I have
down-
to get a hotel.
down in the
It's
harbor,
just-
and and you have to be in the booth at God knows how early, 7
8 a.m. Yeah.
whatever.
It's just I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's the hour it would take me to get in and like because I'm right outside of Boston. I'm not in the city proper.
yeah.
It's just a matter of like I need that extra time.
Plus, it's exhausting. You spend your whole day. I would imagine you spend your whole day on your feet around the convention. Probably you go out and have dinner or drinks with people to connect with them that you
Yep.
couldn't hook up with during the day. By the time it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and you're done, you don't want to commute an hour home to get
Well,
not enough
right.
sleep to commute an hour back.
Especially if there's people that like you have to do dinner and drinks with. Like there's 4 different groups of people that you're doing that with.
Right.
Then it's like, oh yeah, I don't want to do that.
No,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I couldn't imagine going home after PAX, but it's everyone I know is like, yep, I grab a hotel because that's where you gotta go and hang out all night.
Yeah, see, I could never hang out all night there, but I mean, it's just a matter of like getting back from an after party or like you said, like the dinner and drinks thing at 9 or 10 o'clock. You just kind of have way too much in terms of like I don't know. It's just I don't want to take the time, and it's also you get really tired at these shows.
Oh yeah.
it's not something I don't necessarily want to be going down the highway after, 16 or 17 hours of.
Yeah, that's true. If you have to drive yourself and then trying to deal with parking, and it's
Yep.
it's a lot. Makes a lot of sense. Is there? This is probably a hard no, but I guess I'm curious. Are there conventions that like Cookie Brigade or you think Cookie Brigade should be at or are interested in that like it's hard to make work, or that you're like planning to expand to, or is it? Do you feel like you're kind of in the places where it makes sense for Cookie Brigade to be? Given
No, I mean,
your size.
it depends. And I'm happy to give some insight into this for everybody watching, like kind of insight on how we pick shows. It's a lot of time depends on the caterer at the center. So if a caterer, for the 3 PAXs is Aramark, we have, relationships with their representatives and their managers and their account holders and stuff like that at the centers. Certain centers have different ones that we can't work with. It's not that, there's a rule against it. It's just we haven't had luck trying to work with them before and saying, oh, we should do something together. You should let us do this. Because normally if you want to have, I don't know if everybody's familiar with this, but normally if you want to have food at a show, like if you're giving out samples of food, you have to do what's called a buyout. So essentially for every, the center kind of looks at it as, okay, for every Mountain Dew was at PAX East 2 years ago, I want to say. So they kind of look at it as, for every bottle of Mountain Dew you give away, someone's not buying a Mountain Dew at our booth or at our stand, our food stand at the food court or whatever it is. So now you need to pay us for every bottle of Mountain Dew that you give away to make up for that lost revenue for us. And we don't normally have to do that with a lot of the centers that we work with because we're a charity. But there are some who still want it, and we can't do those shows, unfortunately, just because, we're already paying, call it $1 a cookie. If you want to now add in $2.50 per cookie on top of that, just to be able to give them away.
For a thing
that's
that you're accepting donations for, but as free, free giveaways.
Right, and that's per cookie. What if we talked about the person earlier who gives $1 and takes 10 cookies?
Right.
We don't have a problem with that, but it would be a difficult thing for us to manage if we had to pay, because that one order would be $25 in buyout cost, and then it would be another $10 in cookies. You're right. So then that one person that we just got $1 from cost us $35.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And I've never worked on this. I don't know the details, but I've heard from friends who have had booths where they were trying, not to the scale that you guys do it, but they were just trying to, be like, what if it would be cool if we worked with this drinks partner that we have, or
right.
And it's like, I've heard crazy stories about the price that some venues want for buyouts, or the rules they have about union people, where they're like, there's just all these complicated things, and so I can only, even though you're a nonprofit and it's just whatever, I totally get that. That must be kind of crazy sometimes.
Yeah, so it's like, a lot of shows, and we do have some new shows that we're hoping to do. I can't say anything officially yet, but we're trying to take on some new shows. And I have to eat the granola bar before I can go up, apparently. The only way we can do them is if we figure it out with the caterer first. That's why we don't announce shows before we've signed with the caterer.
Right.
Because we don't want them to be like, oh yeah, okay, great, we can't wait to have you there. Here's your invoice for your 20,000 cookies and your $2.50 per cookie.
Yeah.
Please send us this $50,000 at your convenience. You're like, well, for the first time at a new show, we won't even bring in $50,000. Right, so it's a tough thing. I really am happy with the shows we're doing. I think we are the right organization to be at these shows. It's not often you get a charity that's so focused on community as a main core of their mission activity. because a lot of charities will go obviously as a fundraising tool or as a networking thing, but it's kind of few and far between that you see a nonprofit that's goal is the community part, right?
Yeah.
So I think we're the perfect charity for them,
Mm-hmm.
for I guess a lot of these shows. But at the same time, also there's a bunch of bandages and lollipops here if you guys need them either.
Oh. Oh, you're over there. Oh,
Yeah.
this is that. I remember this.
I can bring
Where
over
we died.
any of them. Yeah, this is where we fell off and died.
This is where we all had a good time.
It is where we all had a good time. But yeah, no. So it's very much a. I could name a few. You know, I'd love to be at Gen Con someday. For one, I would. I mean, we already do. So I technically, we do one extra show than the ones that I mentioned, and it's PAX Australia.
Oh, you guys are at PAX Aus?
We actually have a sister charity that does. They're not like they're legally distinct from Cookie Brigade as an organization.
Right.
But they go to PAX Oz and do the fundraising there.
That's pretty cool. That's one
Yeah,
of the ones
so-
I sort of written. Australia is very cool. I've been lucky and been toured a show in Australia and been all around it. It's a great place.
Oh, cool.
But sort of written that off as never gonna attend PAX Australia, or at least pretty unlikely. But that's very, very cool that you guys have a presence there through sister org or partner org or whatever.
Yeah, no, it is really a lot of fun. I'm gonna light this flare. Let's see if I can throw it over to you.
I'm definitely gonna catch it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
oh, Craig. Oh, no, Craig.
Going back up.
It's not worth it.
That was a good save. That was a good save.
I almost caught it.
And this is venturing outside of your job. So if the answer is not a thing you have any info about, that's totally cool. But can you talk at all about how Cookie Brigade chooses who you work with? So you said you worked a lot with Child's Play, but is it like your board of directors sort of has a list of ideas or ones they want to do, or is it who comes and reaches out to you with ideas for collaborations? Do you have any sense of how that works?
I think I have a good idea of that. So generally, it depends. So we've been raising money for Child's Play at PAX for a couple reasons. One, they're the official charity of PAX. The creators of Penny Arcade founded Child's Play. So it's their like in-house.
Greg, wait. Greg.
Oh, please don't. Yeah. I was gonna say.
Just casually trying to kill each other.
Yeah, I'll drop this big lollipop on this bridge and send you to the loading screen.
Crash this computer and send us all to the loading screen.
That's true. No, but it depends. I mean, we work with other charities, and that's a lot of the time through the partnership side. Of like we worked with Take This, who does the AFK room at PAX. We worked with Guardians Mental Health. They do a lot of really cool resource provision. Okay, my photon just died again.
Dang.
It's unfortunate. Let's see. When you're safe, Craig, see if you can potentially reinvite me.
You're pretty safe on the edge of that bridge.
Just a Thursday.
Yeah, it's just Thursday stuff. It's just normal.
Yeah. But no, it's just it's very much a you know, we try to just as long as there's no reason not to, I should say, we'll work with a nonprofit.
Yeah, and because it's like I sort of talked about earlier, you don't have like we only do medical things, or we only do you there's no restrictions on that, so just whatever works
which is
out.
nice.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it makes it nice because you just don't have to worry about does this really align?
Do you ever feel like that's a problem? Because I do think in the nonprofit space, part of running a nonprofit is like you have to have what's your story, right? Like our story is we're getting clean water to families and children.
Sure.
Like that. Whatever your vision is for your mission can really sets the tone and sets can help and be how you raise money and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Because you have a specific story. Do you run into that as a problem, or do you feel like it? I mean, Cookie Brigade has a great story of how it came to be and what sort of the ethos of it. But how does that work for you in your experience?
I will relaunch my game while we talk about this. I think it's a strength because kind of like we were talking about, it doesn't limit us in anything. And I think it's not as much a case of, it doesn't align with our mission, as much as it is everything aligns with our mission because we're community focused, right? So just by pure definition of we're a nonprofit that's trying to work towards building community at these shows as part of our mission, part of building community is to connect with a lot of nonprofits in the space, right? And as far as like I know you kind of mentioned like I guess how much the donors resonate with the mission, if that makes sense, I guess. And I think that just as much of that is, I've seen you before. I've experienced PAX in a bigger way because of you guys. So it's like, I don't know if does that make sense?
Yeah. No, it's a complicated thing too, right? There's a lot of time and energy spent in the nonprofit world on like what is our mission statement is a thing that every company has, and every nonprofit has, but for corporations, it feels kind of like your mission statement is, we're here to make money. We're going to sell you whatever widget we make or whatever. But in the nonprofit world, there's a lot of time and effort spent on what is our mission, how does that encapsulate what we're trying to do, what story does that tell, and so.
Sure.
Yeah, that I think that was my expectation, but it is curious because you guys are pretty singular as a nonprofit in terms of you can kind of do anything, you can kind of work with anyone, as long as the partnership makes sense, as long as it's a good organization. Like
exactly,
it's very cool.
Yeah. Also, my game's relaunched. If either of you can invite me.
I'm sure it'll work. I'm sure nothing bad has happened.
No, I mean, it's Thursday. It has to work. Let's see. Let's see a photo for today.
Oh,
did it work?
You know what? Oh my God! All I see is your body falling from the sky. All right, you're laying. I see you laying on the edge of a cliff right now.
That is very much the Okay, I'm gonna.
This is doable. I'm up above you. I'm like up on this ridge up here.
You got any snacks you could drop down? Actually, I have a lollipop. I'm gonna eat this big lollipop.
Oh yeah, eat the lolly and then make some progress.
I'm just gonna climb up the hill.
Yeah, like it'll give you like 10 seconds of just infinite climbing. See what you can get. I'm up here. I got my hand out.
Wow, that did. Sugar crash. That's what's happening. I'm like, why am I getting poisoned already? I didn't even touch anything. I'm gonna just vibe for a second. If I take an energy drink, will it counteract the sugar crash?
It kind of will, but that also gives you a crash. Craig, what do you got?
No!
Craig, what do you got going on? Are you alive?
Yeah, to an extent.
I'm gonna wait till my sugar crash wears off before I try to resummit here.
I fixed the audio on the stream. Apparently, when my computer crashed, Windows was like, "Did you want to mute all of this audio?" I was like, no.
Oh, sick. Perfect.
But now we're climbing up the mountain. Things are good.
Thanks, Windows. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So shout out to Bob's copy of the stream. All right, Windows.
All right.
Okay. Where are you at?
Take my hand. He's down. He's right down below us. I keep seeing his name pop up. But
yep, I have a half a stamina bar, so I'm getting up as I can. Okay, I will be up momentarily.
I got a hand outstretched over.
Yep.
Yeah. That'll do it.
There we
That'll
go.
do it.
Nice.
Okay, climbing up.
Well, we are coming up on 4 o'clock. Chat, if you have any other questions you want to ask, now would be the time. Also, if you want to be a cool kid, we're going to raid over to the Real Good Twitch channel, and you can ask questions there because we'll hang out for a minute. But it would be the perfect time. Hayden, if you have anything you want to plug, I feel like we've talked about anything, a lot of stuff you might want to talk about, but anything you want to reiterate or any specific websites or stuff you want to direct people to, how to get involved, whatever you think.
Hey, yeah, but just in general, kind of like what we talked about. You know, Cookie Brigade is we're growing. We're out there. We're doing cool stuff. If you want to learn more about what we're doing, you can go to cookiebrigade.org. What else? Our socials are on there. We're pretty much Cookie Brigade on everything. You can find us at all 4 PAX shows, including PAX Australia, and you can also find us at Magfest. Keep on the lookout for one of our upcoming events in mid-October in terms of streaming stuff. Yeah, and if you want to get involved with our organization, feel free to head over to cookiebrigade.org as well. You can find some information about volunteering, learn more about our mission and our history there as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Chad, maybe we're so well, I'm gonna say that out loud, but I think we're so close to the summit. Maybe we should push through, get to the summit here real quickly and efficiently, and then we could sort of vibe around the campfire, and we'll do the old raid over into the Real Good Twitch channel, and we could hang out for another minute. And there's the statue. You live, Craig?
There it is.
Oh, there's Craig.
I'm here.
We did it. Masterfully done.
Look at us.
And this is definitely not one of 1,000 things. This is a lot of progress we've made, and we should feel proud.
Yeah.
Really
Okay, I broke it, and I have anti-rope spool.
I like that I got
Sure.
I got hit by all the rocks, and I was waiting to get knocked down the mountain from that. It was like, knowing my luck, that's exactly what would have happened.
All right. Well, chat, I am going to go ahead and start the raid over to the Real Good channel. We're going to sit around the campfire, maybe roast some marshmallows, but thank you for watching on my end. Please go raid twitch.tv/realgoodai. If you're not following, if you could, that'd be awesome, because I know I almost always stream, but there are going to be times where I am not live, but the Real Good channel is live for whatever reason. And if you want to make sure you never miss whatever is going on, events that are happening, special streams, just with Mandy or with different members of the team or whatever, just check it out. Just make sure you're following. Just check it out. And we'll see you over there on the very special Cool Kids stream in just a minute.